Anyone ever do this? Check this out. It says $2.59 for a peeled white onion a pound. Now watch how much it'll be when we check out.
Weigh your item.
1 pound.
Move
86.
your item.
See that? Price is still the same since Wednesday. So let's switch it up and go with a peeled sweet onion and see if this one's accurate.
Move your yellow onion.
Okay, that one's wrong. Sweet tart chewy fusions, $2.99. $2.99. Split these Sour Patch Kids, $2.99. Sweetest fish. Here we go. 30-cent markup. 30-cent markup. $1 markup. SMH. So I've been noticing that a lot of the items, they don't really line up with what's said on the shelving. And it's off by not a whole lot, a few cents here and there, but check it out.
You know what? I'm glad that this content creator brought this to my attention because it's not something that I've noticed or realized. And I 100% believe that they're doing it everywhere. The candy that he had was like $2.99. I personally think whatever the taxes is going to be with that total, that should be included on the price tag. Because what they're doing is people are scanning their stuff and they see there's a price difference. They assume, oh, that's just the taxes, when apparently it's not only the taxes, but it's a different price as well. So I'm going to start paying attention to that more. And I feel like that should be something people could sue for? Question mark. I don't know, but it's something fishy about it and it makes sense, which is why you can walk out the store with 10 groceries and it be over $100.
I want to see $100 worth of groceries. This. Excuse my fridge, just a little. These, because they were buy one get one free. These, and this. $100. $100. Where did it go? Where did it go, Caramel? Please tell me, where did it go? Oh, and this. $100? For what?
Make this make sense, okay? 7 items. This is all I got from your typical Albertsons. Look at this. Guess how much this costs? Would you believe I had to throw down $60? It was $52 for 7 items. Look at this. Basic shampoo, $10.49. A 3-pack of bar soap, $4. I guess that's not too bad. A steak, right? $15, $10 after a discount. Dude, look at this. Blueberries, $9.99. Are you kidding me? A pineapple bowl for $6? Dude, this is what's wrong with America. When you're spending $60 on just some basic stuff that's going to last me a day and a half, 2 days.
See, the guy in the first clip was really onto something. I've never been to Albertsons. I don't think they have those in the part of the country that I'm located in, but I do go to Walmart. Comment which store you go to: Walmart, Kroger, Publix, Alberton, Aldi. But I go to Walmart and I'm going to start watching that. And I'm also going to start supporting the local farmers markets more. I have been here and there, but I'm going to make it a focus to really do so because I rather support local people than just have all our money go to these same corporations that are owned by each other. It's really a monopoly, to be honest.
It's ridiculous.
This is what I'm struggling with in America right now in my 20s. Why is everything so expensive? Why am I making more money waitressing than I would make using my college degree? I barely have a life. I have 2 days off and I work Wednesday to Sunday, doubling just to pay my bills. At 22 years old, all of my bills are in my name. I have no help. How are y'all affording housing? In Myrtle Beach, a 1-bedroom apartment is $1,500. Bullshit. How are y'all getting insurance, going to the doctor, getting medicine? And then some of us are trying to be TikTok influencers. Who knows where that's going to get me? Me and my boyfriend are saving, but we barely see each other during the week, and it feels like we're working our asses off for nothing. Do we need to move somewhere for a better job opportunity that we don't know about? Do any of y'all really know what you want to do with your life right now? It is so scary being in America right now. If you can relate to this, if you have any advice, please comment and let me know. It's ridiculous.
Do y'all remember when the day after a holiday, everything would go on clearance and it would be sold out so quick? And now it's 80% off and people still aren't buying it. It's very interesting, and I almost kind of see it as a cool form of protest because it's April 15th. And look at all this. Like, even the Squishmallow resellers, where are they? Just full baskets. Like, we can buy these and use them next year. Maybe not the ones with candy, but you know what I mean. And that's what people normally do. They get these and put them in storage, but the fact that nobody's touching them, and that's a Pokemon Squishmallow. Hello? This is 80% off. And it's huge, huge. And I bet you thought that was all. No. Even the Easter Hello Kitty and Friends Squishmallows haven't sold and they're 80% off. What does that tell you about the state of our consumerism? When there used to be resellers that were waiting in line to get stuff like this, and now they're collecting dust at 80% off. Not looking too good, that's all I'm gonna say.
For the girl who's wondering how people are able to afford their $1,500 rent, I was asking that same question a few videos ago. I think it's credit cards, it's scammers, it's people with rich parents, it's people with 18 roommates. I think people are doing OnlyFans, lottery winnings, possibly inheritance. I think it's everything except having money the hard earned way, like America has taught us to do. And that's why a lot of the younger generation, older Gen Z and younger millennials, are kind of like, we feel like the rug has been snatched from under us because obviously what we're doing, what we were taught to do, is not working for the environment in this economy. So I definitely agree with her with that. And the second girl, with everything being left on the shelves, yeah, I'm here for that. The prices with everything is too expensive, and I remember there was a trend for Black Friday that people were not going to go Black Friday shopping, and there was a record-breaking amount of things still left behind, and I love that.
To stop this inflation, our government can only do two things. One, they can make the supply of things more abundant, which means that all of the chips for our cars, there's a whole bunch more of them. That would bring the price of cars down, because what's driving the price of cars up is the fact that we can't get those chips. So one way is to increase the supply of all the goods. Number two is to make things more expensive. The Fed has said, we're gonna raise interest rates. It's gonna make things more expensive. People can't buy those things, and our economy will slow down because there's not as much money going in there. So they lowered rates and the economy got more heated. So they think if I raise rates, the economy is gonna slow back down. So that's what the government has said that they're gonna do. Follow me for how that impacts you.
Hi, can I help you?
Big Mac, fillet of fish, large fry. Chicken McNugget.
Happy Meal?
Happy Meal.
Happy Meal? Do you want orange soda? Orange soda. Okay, you want sauce for the nuggets? Ketchup. Ketchup? Okay.
And I'll have a hamburger, small fry, and a Diet Coke.
What size Diet Coke will that be? Anything for dessert? Okay, for here? That comes to $10.84, please. Oh, it's already got it. I need a small orange and a small Diet, please.
I'm not the best with economics. I took a Maymester class in economics in college, which means I took a whole economic class in 2 weeks, so I might be missing some things. But if he's saying the car chips, right? If we make a lot more car chips, they'll cost less, which means, people can afford to buy them. But these companies are laying people off, which means they're not going to be able to mass produce anything for us to even have an oversupply to even help with the demand. Am I missing something? Um, and as far as the McDonald's, I mean, prices are going to get up even higher than that, especially if they're trying to pay people $20 an hour. I mean, that's going to start becoming what Red Lobster used to be. Remember when Red Lobster used to be considered a fancy night on the town? And now it's like, just TV dinners. It's going to be Red Lobster prices at McDonald's if people start making $20 an hour.
So, my husband and I were having a conversation today, and we were just talking about the cost of living and how it's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm just curious that when you are basically debt free and all you have are just your basic, mortgage, car insurance, utilities, groceries, gas, where do you cut back? And I'm really curious about this because we're making it, but making it is just not good enough, because when you're just making it, and if any sort of life change were to happen, it's not a matter of, have enough of like 3 months or 6 months savings. And this economy, I mean, if you lose a job, I had a friend who didn't get a job until 5 months later. I have a friend who's still unemployed. Companies are laying off everywhere. And we're all just sitting here holding our breath, hoping that what happens to others around us doesn't happen to us. Because honestly, if someone were to lose a job and they can't get employed for a long time because the economy is so bad, what are you doing? How are you making it? It's not enough just to have a 3-month emergency savings fund, because with today's inflated prices, what is that 3 months savings supposed to be? Like $100,000? I mean, people are just scraping by, and while we're doing okay, we're not saving. We're not saving at all. And I told my husband, I'm like, I'm just blessed though. I'm blessed because we are surviving in this economy. And that's it, just surviving. We're not thriving. We're not saving. We're not going into debt. So that right there is massively huge. We do have some money put aside. But how are you doing it? What do you cut from your budget when there's nothing left to cut?
I mean, she's right. And although her husband aren't able to save, they are still considered, the lucky ones, because she came from a generation where you could have a stay-at-home wife and 3 kids and a dog and be able to purchase a home, while being a regular working man as a teacher, or maybe a firefighter, or, just a regular job working down at the butcher shop. He would be able to afford all of that. And now they're at the point where, they don't have anything to cut. So it's really unfortunate. Thankfully, they have their house and they don't have any debts, like I said. But as you can see, she's later in her years saying this. At least she has a husband. Imagine the people that don't have a house yet. You know, they're trying to get their degree, but they can't even get a job to have the opportunity to be laid off because they haven't even had an initial start to begin with. They don't have a husband to help with the slack. They don't have, a home back from when the mortgage rates were like 3%. So we definitely all feel it. Hopefully things get better. They always usually do. But let me know what you think down in the comments. I really enjoyed this rant and venting session with everybody. Let me know what you think about this economy, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.